Hi everyone, good morning and a happy new year. Welcome to 2024. I really want to thank God for keeping us alive. For those that started with us and couldn't see the year end with us and 2024, pray that they be resting right now with God. And we pray for consolation on their family members. I lost some people, not directly related to me, but neighbors and friends like that. So, hey, let's juggle it off. So, this morning, this is January, this recording is January 9th, if I'm correct. So that I know that some of you might see this video later on in the year. And so that whatever it is I am giving within this time period, you know that it is just for this time period. I don't have to come back to ask me questions regarding it, or at least you'll be asking a more reasonable question. Okay, I know why I'm saying this, is so that I don't waste your time and I don't waste my time as well. So the year has started up, and in Nigeria, we have all agreed to one slogan this year is no grief for anybody. So it's basically, if you don't understand that, it just means um make all the efforts this year, right? That's how I understand it. Make all the efforts, put in everything it takes you to achieve that goal you want to achieve. No excuses. That's basically what it is. No excuses. So myself, I am saying to myself, you know what? No excuses for not making videos weekly for you guys, because these videos are a blessing to some of you. I want to do this is like a public Thanksgiving announcement to everybody who reaches out to me via WhatsApp and is always talking about how much my videos have been able to impact their lives. I really, really hope to do more, because guess what? I am on a mission to impact the lives of 10,000 women. I know that the men may be feeling like they're sidelined. You guys are not sidelined, right? You can join in, but let's face the fact there are lots of women today who want to do something, but they're limited by some way or another. And especially for we married women, sometimes we could really get carried away with taking care of the kids, taking care of the home, and sometimes we're always sort of like lost. What can I do? What can I start doing to make myself feel useful again? And many people have left work for a very long time, and you're just thinking, what can I do? This page is going to be giving you all of that. I'm not just going to focus on just hair things, but I'm going to focus on things that would actively make you money. So stay glued to the page. Click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And oh, that reminds me, we now have a membership forum. So you all know that I already have 1K subscribers, and with it there's some benefits that come with it. So now I can have some people join the membership club. If you go and check there now, there's some prizes there, but I'm going to review it. I'm going to bring down the prices lower than what is there now. The reason I'm doing this is because for me to be able to achieve or impact the lives of 10,000 women, I need to meet you people halfway. Okay. So I know that some people genuinely want to do this, but for some reason they're not able to be there financially. So I do not want finance to be your problem. I want that even with your 500 naira. Yes, it sounds ridiculous, but that's like going to be the least plan. I hope I can do that on YouTube. I hope they're going to let me do that. You can get value. Okay, so of course the channel will still have some free videos, but then there are going to be some member specific videos. So your this is an invitation for you to join the membership. Just choose anyone you want, and I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. This is January. I cannot wait for us to talk about all we'll have achieved or we would achieve by the year end. Okay, so let's get right into it. Today, I want to talk about 3 reasons why you may not sell out your product or sell out your service this year. Reasons why you may not. I'm not saying you won't, but sometimes when people pay for things, some people see them as being stupid, but really you are paying to not make the mistakes those people have made in the past, right? So when next you hear someone saying they're paying for something, I don't think it's right to say or think that they don't know anything, or to think that, oh, they can just go on YouTube and get it. Trust me, we can never give out everything we have inside of us on YouTube. And sometimes it takes a lot of energy. And if we're giving to, come on, we got to receive in some kind of way, right? So three reasons. I'm gonna be really quick about it. I don't want this video to be too long because I want these videos you watch of me and your time with me to be short, sweet and impactful. Okay, so first one, I have my book here. I had to write this year. I'm going to try to pen down my thoughts. Otherwise, 1 hour, I am still talking and I don't want that. So, first one is your price and your attitude. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you put your price too high, people are not going to buy, or that if you put your price too low, people are going to buy. It is the attitude that is the most important thing, okay? So, we always talk about target audience, target audience. The truth is, any amount you decide to price your product or service is valid as long as you are doing it with confidence. Now that's where the attitude comes in. You cannot be looking like a douchebag and you're telling people to give you $1,000 for your service. It doesn't make sense, right? So you need to look and appear and give them the confidence of what you are asking them to pay. You need to make them believe that this thing you are giving to them is going to be of value to them. Remember, making sales in either your product or service is not really about the product. It's not really because you want them to buy, but you have to make these people feel that they are buying value and they're getting value for their money. Your messaging has to be tailored to them, how it is going to impact them. Because trust me, there are people who have that $1,000, $10,000 to give to you for a service, but your attitude, you're coming off to them as shady, you're coming off to them as you're not up for it, and just looking at you, looking at the quality of what you say, looking at the quality of what you already give to them, looking at even the quality of the marketing materials you're showing to them, they're doubting if you can deliver. Okay, so that's one. Then the next one is, you have not shown the people that you want to buy from you that you are an expert in what you are asking them to pay money for. Let me give you an instance. If I didn't put out these videos on YouTube for free, and you don't, if you've never watched me anywhere, you would never have to come to my DM to say, hey, Pama, I'm interested in your coaching classes. Or hey, Pama, I would like to join your academy. Or hey, Pama, please, I would like to join the Wig Revamp class. It's because I have shown you that I am capable of doing exactly what I said I am capable of doing. So you cannot just wake up one morning, no community, no audience, or you have an audience, but you just keep telling them to buy, 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 buy. They cannot say categorically that, yes, with this few things this person has done, that she actually knows what she's doing. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. So it's like somebody just comes to you and say, hey, I'm a finance expert. Give me your money. Let me manage it for you. Are you going to do that? See, even if it's 1,000 naira that they say pay for it, you would not pay because you have gone to check this person out. You cannot find any history to show that this person is an expert at what they do. Okay, you don't have any testimonials to show. You don't have any social proof. Now, before you say, I'm just a new business, I'm starting out, how can I get testimonials? Is the reason we give things for free. So when you see people giving things for free, don't think that they're stupid. It's because they're trying to let you, it's like a hairdresser trying to convince somebody who just came into the neighborhood, give me a try with your hair, and a try will convince you, that thing we usually say. It's basically you just making your first move, pitching your first pitch or your first work, or talking to somebody to just trust you with something. So if you don't have anybody, or you think that nobody is going to believe you because they cannot see anything, give it out for free. Give some knowledge for free. Now, before you start saying, oh, this thing, I really paid a lot of money to learn it. There are simple things that you think people know that they don't know. I'll give you an example. One day I was in my shop and someone came in, a big lady. She should be in her 60s. And she came in, this 60s old mamas that are looking so young, so touch. Her skin was fresh, her makeup was on point. Me, I cannot do makeup for the life of me. Please, people should just manage me like this. And she walked in and I was like, damn. And she was telling me all the countries she has been to. And then I noticed that, her wig, somewhere here was, bulging, like as if the net was not cut properly, and then I had to start convincing her that, oh, I can give you the best of wigs. It can be really difficult for people like that because trust me, they've had experience in the past, right? And then we got to do business, and then she gave me her wig to revamp for her. When she brought the wig, the nets for those of us that wig hairs, right? After wigging the hair, there's a cap that covers this net area. It was still there. And I was like, ma, this wig look like you won it, but this thing is still here. She said she's been wearing it like that. Oh, she didn't know that they used to cut it out. And I was like, no, mommy, you have to cut it out. I got a scissors and I helped her cut it out. And she wore it and it fit perfectly. And then she was like, no wonder. She will always wonder why her friends' wigs are always very perfect on them, but her own keeps bulging. And because of that singular act, see, even if she calls me tomorrow and says, hey, Pama, I need this hair at this price. And I'm like, oh, mommy, sorry, I cannot sell to you at that price. She would find somebody else to sell to her at that price. And then she would still tell the person, please wait, let me ask my hair expert. I'm not joking about this, right? I wish maybe somehow one day I can drag her on board just so that you can see that I'm not telling lies. And truthfully, you don't have to lie to be able to get people's votes. That's the honest truth. Start with one person. So I might be looking at myself and thinking that everybody knows they have to cut out that net area, or rather the cap area, for the net to be revealing and look like a natural, look like this is your scalp, right? But not true. Not everybody knows that. So teach simple things like that. Find people who are looking for these things, and by the time you start dishing out contents like that, you begin to attract people. See, I'm gonna tell you for a fact, when I started this channel, I did not have up to 10 subscribers until I dropped that video on Wig Revamp and I started bringing my community in. And all of you were subscribing without me even saying subscribe. It's just lately that, you know what, I just say because I'm intending, I've told myself to be intentional about it. But I was able to bring you in, my tribe members, because I'm giving you something that is worthwhile to you. So start from there, give something out for free, do it for free for your siblings, your friends. Whatever it is, you want to be a business coach, you know how to do this very well, start with them and get them to give you testimonials. They will give it to you for free, and especially if you really did a good job, and then you cannot get the money back. All right. So the third one, or third reason why you may not make sellouts, whether your product or service this year, is because you did not prepare your audience for the sale. What do I mean by this? You didn't give a time frame for your marketing. My next video is going to be about marketing rights for fashion businesses and beauty businesses, right? See, we think that if you post one day, you just go post on your Instagram, post on Facebook, you just post. Let's say you sell wigs, right? So I just take a nice picture of me in this wig and I post and I post it. We think it's marketing. That's not marketing. It's not marketing that you just write a content and just say, you write beautiful words. Now that there's ChatGPT everywhere and it has made our life easier, you just go there, copy whatever it gives to you and post it, and think that because you just say buy, that's marketing. That's not marketing. Marketing is taking into consideration everything that your end users are going to be thinking before they can make that buying decision. This includes, how does this product or service help them? You cannot just tell people do this and then they just jump at it. If I'm telling you, hey, buy this book, I'm telling you buy this book because it's going to make you tons of sales. I'm not going to start coming to tell you this book is cheap, this book is this is that. I am telling you the value you're going to be getting from this book. Many of us don't do it. Some people just come, oh, this is a 300-gram, 28 inches bone straight. It is silky, it is shiny, it is long lasting. But if I come and tell you that with this hair, it is stress free. You just wake up in the morning, brush it, and you're off to work. Just make sure you keep it properly and that it does not tangle. You have to say something that to make value or be of meaning to the person. Now that's when you're actually helping them. Then another thing, you have to counter their fears. Imagine what questions they may be asking, like, is this going to be worth my money? How do I maintain this hair? Right? How do I make sure I'm able to study this book from A to Z? Questions that your audience would be asking. The best way to get those questions out is yourself. When you go to buy anything, what are the questions that go through your mind before you finally say buy? Let me pay for this. I don't believe anybody here just walks into the market and just see some things and buy, right? It's either it is fulfilling a need or it is fulfilling a desire. You might just be desirous to own a bone straight, not because maintaining it is your big issue, but because maybe it's the talk of the time. It's a desire. So if you have money, you buy it because it is your desire and it's satisfying that your desire. Okay, so prepare your audience. Give a time period in marketing. If you really want to get in the bag, you need to give at least a month. Some people go as much as 6 months of marketing. You cannot compare the results you will get if you use 3 months to market and if you use just 1 week to market. Do you understand? So at each turn, you have to tell the people what value your product or service is going to be giving them. You're going to be answering questions to all their fears and objections, and you are going to be telling them what's the last? You're going to be telling them how exactly these products fit into their daily life, or how it helps them solve their need, or how it helps them satisfy their desires. So I hope that with this, we're gonna do better this year. No grief for anybody. Oh. Do the work. No excuses, babe. No excuses. No excuses. Even if you reach out to me, like many of you have done, and you say, I want to pay for this and I give you my charge. I don't think you should run away, honestly. There are ways, see how I do this. I ask the person, okay, this price, no problem. Do you have other options? Or what can I start with? This is my budget. What can I start with? Right? There is always something for you, but we don't ask. We don't ask. We just, when somebody just gives you their price, you just take it like that, hook, line, and sinker, and then you move. Don't do that this year. So this is me also trying to officially invite you. I was supposed to do this video in December, but guys, I was in bed. I spent Christmas on my bed. I was not feeling so well. I came down with the flu. My daughter had the flu too. It was a crazy period, and then January started, January 1, and I was like, okay, fine. We're definitely trying to get our groove back, and hobbies all started. So I've been the mother in the house, the nurse, the doctor, the cook, the auntie, everything. So it was not easy. I was supposed to send this video since December, but life happened. I know things happen like that too. So the Wig Revamp class registration full course have started. For those of you who don't know, what I teach in that program is I teach you how to revamp different types of hair textures, including braid wigs. We'll talk about how to also revamp your braid wigs. No, I do not teach wig making. However, if you come in and that's something you really would like to, I can help you find videos that will give you exactly what you need. It is fully online because I want to be able to reach wide women. Come on, how am I gonna reach 10,000 of you if it's just come to my space? How many of you can my space contain exactly, right? So it's fully online. My teachings are beginner friendly, and I use simple words, simple everyday English for you to understand. And if you still don't understand, I welcome all your questions and I answer them with love from my heart. Okay, so the cost is 30,000 naira. If you want to learn it because you want to start a business with it, it's 30,000 naira. But if you want to learn it for personal use, just to be able to take care of your own wigs yourself, then it is 15,000 naira. But for you, my community members, if you're coming from YouTube, just say hi. My name is Quickie from YouTube. You get a 5,000 naira off, whichever one. Whether you're coming to learn for your personal use, you get 10,000 naira instead of 15,000. If you're coming to learn for business, you get 25,000 naira instead of 30,000 naira. Okay, so classes begin on the 19th of January. I know that it's a bit short, and I just talked about no marketing time. Please forgive me. Life happened, and I was supposed to have recorded this video and sent out since, but well, just take me as I am right now, okay? So send me a DM. I'm gonna drop link for payment in the description box. Just click on it. It's gonna take you straight to my seller account. Whether you are in the US, you can pay there. Just select your country currency, and it will tell you the equivalent of 30,000 shirts. Okay, but since I'm giving a discount, since I'm giving a discount, I might have to create a separate page. So another thing we could do is you can pay the money, and then I will give you access to something else if you don't mind. My coaching services comes with only my Pama Hair Academy, where you pay 100,000 naira for 3 months. But if you don't mind, you can still click on the link, pay the 30,000 naira instead of 25,000 naira, and I give you access to my coaching services for 3 months. Is that fine? Deal or no deal? But if you don't want it, I will still drop my account details in the description box. Just make your payment, then send me a WhatsApp message. I'm also going to drop a link to my WhatsApp number there. Or you could just chat me directly and I send it to you on WhatsApp, whichever one is better for you. Okay, until next video, expect my video next week. Every week. I've not decided what day of the week now, but I would try. I plan to do it every Monday, but God help me. So help me, God. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, click on that membership button and join in. The juicy things I'm going to share with you, I'm going to make a video about it to tell you all that it's in it. Until next time, love and light.